An intelligent man. Krishna himself answers, because Arjuna had no doubts. When the 13th chapter is over, it was so smouldering,ly logical and rational that he had no doubts in his mind. He was lost in the admiration of the knowledge that he has gained. So then he starts, Param Bhuya Pravakshyami. Bhuyaha, again, Pravakshyami, I shall explain, Param, the highest, Jnananam Jnanamuttam, the highest knowledge. Among the various knowledges, which are all knowledge of objects, which are what we call in the material world, in the usual university, knowledge. Knowledge of physics, all knowledge of chemistry, knowledge of law, knowledge of medicine, it is all knowledge of. I shall explain to you. The knowledge of all knowledges, that by which all other knowledges are rendered possible. Jnananam jnanamuttam. Yet jnatva, having thus awakened to that state of consciousness which in its light shines all your knowledges. Yet jnatva, when once you have reached here, munaya sarve, all the great thinkers and saints and sages of the past, param siddhimido gata, they gained the param siddhi, the highest state. Ito gata, having gone from here. The having gone from here is always translated in very many of the cheap editions by hasty teachers that having died. Vedanta doesn't promise you anything great posthumously. After dying, after going from here, meaning after leaving the present state of experiences as a limited stupid ego, even in this very same life, you come to experience the highest. Just as from the dream you move to the waking state. You can, while talking to the dreamer, you can say, "Oh dreamer, having gone from here," you shall realize it. Having gone from here means from the dream world. When the dream world you can exist only so long as you are a dreamer. So having gone from here, these great saints have reached that highest state when you say, it is not in distance and in time, it is not a travel in time and space, but it is a movement from one plane of consciousness to another. Idam jnanam upasritya, having followed this path of knowledge, what I am going to say, depending upon following, pursuing this knowledge, mama sadharmyamagataha, those who have come to my dharma, my nature, those who have awakened, following this path, those who have awakened to my state of consciousness, call it God's state of consciousness. Call it the fourth state other than the waking dream and deep sleep. Call it have the darshan of God, having seen God. Call it by whatever name. Having seen Allah, having reached the Father in heaven, having gained a glimpse of the Buddha state of consciousness. It is all various words used in various traditions. All of them are of one and the same. Having reached my dharma, my nature, having woken up and become one with me, such an individual who has awakened, neither in creation he is born again, nor in the deluge he is destroyed. Meaning, he has nothing to do with the world of plurality. Because there is no more any vasana in him. So when the total vasanas project, he is not one of them. When the total vasanas sleep, he is not dissolved. He is ever with me as the pure state of consciousness. Continue.